there, YouTubers. This is Joe Drums coming to you. Slightly under the weather. I've got a little bit of a sore throat, the cold going on. It's been going around for a while. But anyway, I said I was going to be doing a Beatles song. I decided on Day Tripper. I thought there was some quite unique and pretty interesting patterns in the song that we can go over. So it actually comes from this book here. It's called the Beatles Drum Collection. There's 25 songs in this book. So I urge you to get it and check it out if you're a big Beatles fan like I am. So let's start with the very first thing that he does is a 16th note triplet on the floor tom. And basically what that is right, left, right, left, right, left twice in a row. So it's kind of like this. But he does it at a really, really fast pace because the tempo on this is 138. So if you set your metronome markings to it, it's pretty much like that. So he's got to do that roll, and this is where the rudiments, I'm telling you guys, the rudiments are important to know. The single stroke roll is what this is. So when I'm playing this, I'm playing it at 16 note triplets, but they're really fast. So they're like this. I'll play that again. Alright, and as you can see, that's the intro to the song. Then it goes on to the regular standard beat, which would be this. And then a lot of times he's doing double. Boom, boom, pop, boom, boom, pop. That pretty much goes through the song. Then there's the other section where the chorus, where he's a day tripper. And that part is just doing quarter notes on the snare drum and bass with 8 notes on the hi-hat. So you're doing this. He actually puts these double 16th notes on the snare drum on beat 2E. So it sounds like this. And he only does that twice for those two measures. Then it goes on again, it stops. It does the roll again with the floor tom. It goes back into a crash, regular beat again. And then for the interlude, this is kind of like during the guitar solo part right here. He's kind of doing these. So you get like 8th notes playing along with the hi-hat. With the bass drum on all 4. Those little variations that he throws in. Then it goes back and it repeats what we just covered a second time because there's a second verse. And then on the third verse it comes around and it stops, and then he does again that 16th note triplet roll. So again on the floor tom, and then back to the beat one more time. And then he does these cool little flam things. The first thing he does, the very first fill, this is for the outro chorus. He plays a flam on the snare, flam on the tom, flam on the snare. But they're quarter note triplets, so they're even slower than 8th note triplets. If you don't know quite what those are, 8th note triplets are this. And then 16th note triplets are, and then quarter note triplets are, so they're really slow. So that's what he does. So the beat actually, he's playing the beat, and then he does this little triplet, quarter note triplet between the snare and the tom. So it goes. And then he plays the beat again, and then he does something really cool for the first time. He actually puts a 16th note triplet roll on the floor tom and then also the high tom. So you have to kind of shift from one roll to the other from each tom. So it sounds like this. Do it again. So it sounds something like this. Okay, and then this is where it starts to fade. He does a kind of like a flam between the snare and the tom, flam on the snare, and then flam on the floor tom and snare. So it's, and those are those 3 flams there. And then it goes on one last time. He does one more quarter note triplet, and that's kind of between the hi-hat and bass, flam on the snare, and then flam between the tom and snare, and then back to the beat. And then by that time it's pretty much fading out. So that's pretty much the whole song in a nutshell. I kind of broke down all the little sections, and as we go ahead and take a look at the whole performance of it, I'm going to play it without the music so I don't get a copyright infringement problem. I'm going to do it just the drums so you can hear the drums. I'm sorry that I don't have the music. I wish I could play along with the music, but again, YouTube has that locked up in a nutshell. So anyway, I hope you like this video. I'll try to do more down the road. If you guys have any questions or concerns about this, or if you have any other ideas, or just tell me that you like my stuff, and I really appreciate it. So we'll talk to you guys again real soon. You guys take care and keep rocking.